Okay guys, we're back for another 20-minute daily. Sadly, the weather has turned. We're still outside, but the sun's not out. It's surprising how much colder it is today. Right, so what we're going to be doing is another one of our standardized workouts. We are doing 40 seconds with 20 seconds rest. Okay, we've got 7 exercises. Now, what we're going to do is lots of the basics. Press-ups, sit-ups, squats, burpees. Yes, you heard it, burpees. I know how much you love them. Okay, and so forth and so forth. So we're going to end up with 21 because we've got 4 exercises. What we are going to do is get straight into it. However, if you need to, you don't really need one of these, okay, but a towel, okay, so for one of the exercises is going to be helpful, okay, today. Now, we're looking at, right, technique. I know I talk about my technique, effort, nutrition, and time. Okay, technique today as we work through and looking at that. So we're looking at high knee running. That's where we're starting, 40 seconds off. Here, really, really important. Pick the knees up nice and high. Okay, ready? Let's go. So it's really important, whilst we're training, that we look at the technique. And I wanted to go through this today, whilst we were training, and have a little chat, because that's what I'm like. So technique. Here, maybe I'm not doing the fastest running in the world, okay? And you might be able to run faster than me, but my technique is good. My knees are high. I'm driving off the floor. I'm doing the right amount of work, okay? So, this is gonna be important. And rest. All right, the next one is a body weight squat, okay? Nice and easy. Squatting down, getting back up. Again, the technique is important here. All right, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. So here again, what's important with the squat is depth, okay? Range of motion, okay? What you do is get the most out of your technique, okay? There's no point in just doing squats like this, okay? You've got to maximize the distance that something travels. Lift a weight 1 meter off the floor, whatever that weight is, let's say 10 kilos, you've shifted a load of 10. Lift it 2 meters, rest, you've doubled that up because the range was bigger. You used a full range of motion. Press ups we're going into, okay? Here, again, really important, range of motion. 40 seconds of press ups. Now, seen a video online of them doing the most number of press ups in 30 seconds, and they're kind of like, where's the rest of the work? Okay, chest, okay, all the way down, arms locked out at the top, go down, come up. I even like to kind of like push through at the top, really engage your chest. Good, okay, so you get the maximum out of it. So you work through your range. Now, sit-ups. This is a slightly different exercise here. Okay? Sit-ups as is. We're going to look, again, about range of motion. Coming all the way through, sitting all the way up. But, sit-ups, people can engage different parts, specifically like the hip flexors when they do this, because they start kicking their feet out to the front, okay? A better way of doing this, instead of putting your feet underneath something, obviously, we don't really want your feet underneath something. So, is to pull your feet back into something. Here's my towel. Now, one of the things is push-pull. Guys, we love chest workouts, but this pulls our body forwards. Okay, push the arms out. Let's go. Butt goes back, row in towards yourself, and then push it out. Pull the towel. I'm also pulling the towel apart, okay, as I'm pushing and pulling out here. Now, this is position. When we're doing exercises, the position is important. I don't want to round my back, okay, as I'm doing certain things. So I've got to get my position right. And I've got to make sure that my posture is in the right place when I'm doing this kind of stuff, okay? So next one, what we're going to do is the plank posture, okay? Coming down, all right? So I'm going to do the plank, forearm. What's important here is, again, my posture. I don't want my hips hanging down. I don't want my bum sticking up. I want to sit and I want to create a good posture. And I want my core to be tight so it's engaged to keep the posture. If you start losing the posture, you're not doing the exercise with proper technique and you're not getting the right work out of those exercises. So what's the point? Okay, you want to be engaged. And rest. Good. And the last one of these, burpees. Okay, so when we do our burpee, posture, don't just reach for the floor. Use the legs. Put the hands down. Legs go out. Come underneath, drive up. Let's go. And jump at the top. Okay, this isn't right. That's not a burpee. And you're not getting the maximum out of it. You might be doing lots, but your body isn't getting everything it should out of the workout. So why do it? There's no point. Done. Okay, so technique is about doing things properly, getting the body engaged properly so you get the most out of what you're doing. High knee run, ready? Let's go. So here, I could be going a lot quicker here, but this is a lot harder to make sure that my knees, every time, come up to 90. And that means my technique is right. And as a result, I'm getting more out of it because I'm doing a proper technique, working the exercise to its maximum. Ready? Squats. Now, posture. Chest stays up. Don't lean forward. I see people just put their butt out and bow. Put your butt down. It's all about going up and down in the legs, okay? You have to try and work this. This is also important. Range of motion, mobility, flexibility, okay? Fitness is supposed to be functional. It's made to make you fitter, faster, stronger at doing an activity, okay? that is usable, that your body as a whole could use, right? It's press ups. Let's go. Now, if your technique starts to go, if you're struggling with the range that we're looking at here, you're going to change and make the weight less, but not make the range less, because otherwise you won't gain strength through the range. So here I've gone to the knees, okay, so that my body can still build strength and time all the way through the range, okay? And again, my body is looking that idea of its posture, okay? I can't remember whether it was sit-ups or rows. I've actually written it down differently. I'm going sit-ups. Let's do it. Now, sit-ups. Because we do this, crunches are a great alternative so that we don't start to engage the hip flexors. Take them out completely. And the reason we do this is when you're doing crunches, especially if your head touches the back of a mat. So here, you can see only my abdominals are working to lift my body to this position. Okay, and you want to, in your technique, focus on the muscle group that you're doing. Now, that's where this comes in. Muscle-mind connection. Butt goes back, get my position, tension in, and I'm pulling in and out. I'm not doing this with my arms. Okay? I'm squeezing my back. Okay? I'm squeezing my back. And that's what's pulling this in. Okay? Puts tension. It's like squeezing your biceps. Okay? You have a point where you put your muscles under tension. You keep going. What I mean by this is my arm can go up, down really easily. But if I tense my bicep and then try keep the tension in my bicep but squeeze it up, this becomes a lot harder. Mind-muscle connection. I'm making that muscle work. Whilst you're doing that pull in, I'm making my back muscles work specifically. Where are we going? Plank. So, connect your mind to the muscular group. Here, connect to your core. Use your breathing. When you breathe out, you have to almost tense your abdominals, because otherwise you can feel your body inside in its go lax. It goes relaxed. Okay, it kind of like we don't want that. We have to connect and keep the body tight, and this is what the technique is all about. We should have 8 rounds. We have. Good. So we've got burpees. So you connect with the actual muscles which are working. You can put them under tension, under load. Keep the core tight. Go, burpees. Okay, now, here lots of you look at me, and I have this problem in class, okay, playing American football a number of years ago, I broke this wrist, and I can't put it down on the floor straight. I'll show you in the next 20-second rest. Now, of course, you could be going faster than me here. Time. Okay, so you can see flexion, flexion. I can't pull it back anymore. So sometimes I have to adapt the position I put my wrist in. Okay, because that's all I can do. By putting my fist down, just a different way. High knee. Now this, for me, is a great exercise. If it's done right, don't get me wrong. Put a bit of speed in there. Drive it up. 10 seconds. But I'm focused on making sure I get that technique. Okay, so recapping. Okay, proper postural alignment, position of your body for your exercises is important. Squats, let's go. Okay, that means your body isn't cheating. You're not just folding around things. Also, you're not going to get an injury because your body's in the right position. It's in a strong position. Okay. Number two, that range of motion. Okay. Use the range. Okay, really important. All right, so that range stays with you whilst you're doing. So proper form, full range of motion, really important. Here, engage. I feel the tension. I'm pushing through my chest. At the top, squeeze it on. Put that muscle under, and if you have to go down, don't change it. There's that squeeze. Squeeze. Time. So I put the muscle, the right muscle under tension. We're focused on the muscle working. Sometimes reduce the range. Like here, I'm just going to go crunches. Okay, so I can feel it. And you get more out of it because you're only focusing on the muscles doing the work. And they're doing the lifting rather than like lots of other muscles engaging to help you do stuff. Not to say that my muscles, my abdominals aren't working then. Time. They are. But what? They're not isolated in their work. They're not the focus primarily. Sometimes make them the prime focus. Like now, tension, squeeze it apart, position, row it in, and do that in the back. Feel the back, pull it, put tension, feel the back, separate, squeezing, it's under tension, it's pulling back, okay, it's working, it's that back muscle, which is doing the work, rather than just my arms going in and out. Time. My mind is connected to that exercise, that position, like that tightness, okay, that you can put in. So, same thing here, okay, engaging, ready, plank, engage, you know the position, feel it, feel that it's straight, from your shoulders down to your ankles, okay, feel that you're tight, your core, your abdomen is tight, you're squeezing it to stay in that position, you're not letting it relax so that it can bow, you're not pushing your hips in the air, taking the pressure off your body, you're keeping it there, tight, keeping the pressure on it so that the work that it's doing is getting the most out of it. Time, okay, and very importantly, this last exercise, burpees, you're putting that all together, okay? When it comes to certain exercises, it all has to connect, so you're not cheating, you're not doing it poorly, okay? You're doing it properly. And some people like that idea of a clap behind the head, okay? I quite like it, but people still get lazy and don't get up. I like to stick my chest out at the top. My arms go back. One more. Okay, that is today's workout, and also my talk to you about technique, okay, whilst you're training, because you wouldn't listen to me otherwise, unless you were stuck right now. Good stuff, guys, great work. If you've done it properly, good technique. I know that workout's hard. Whew. All right, well done. Okay, I'll see you on the other side for another 20-minute daily. Whew.